Hey, NEi Ground Maintenance Team, how's it going? This is Kimo, your president and CEO. Uh, as you guys probably know, I just instituted a requirement for you guys to start using face masks when you're driving in the vehicles to and from our job sites. It's really important that you guys do use your mask. The masks that we typically use every day for our ground maintenance teams are these masks, the N95 masks. Typically, we would use these masks once and then throw them out. However, we all know that it's really hard to come by on brand new masks, so we've been reusing them. So what I want to do in this video is just to go over with you, the proper usage of the mask, and also a way that we can help disinfect the mask as best as we can. So the first things first with proper usage of the mask, we want to avoid touching the inside of the mask, okay? Since we're reusing them, we want to really avoid touching the inside of the mask. You touch the inside of the mask, you can contaminate it, and it defeats the purpose of the filter and the mask covering your mouth, okay? So at all costs, try to avoid not touching the inside of the mask. When putting the mask on, you want to make sure your hand gets slid in front of the mask, and you have the lower rubber band and upper rubber band separated, just like this. Okay? See it? Next, you want to put the mask directly on your face. Okay? Then you're going to take the lower rubber band and pull it over your head, and this will be down around your neckline to secure. Okay? You want to try to get a 90-degree angle or so right here. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the next rubber band and you're going to pull that over your head, and this is going to go over the top of your ears like this. Okay? Once the mask is on, you can adjust it so it fits your face. Next thing you want to do is you want to make sure to take your hands and contour the mask. There's a little metal bar here, so you want to bend this little metal bar to contour around your nose and your cheekbones, in order to get a good seal up here. So you want to take your hands like this and push it out. That's the proper way on getting fit for the mask. There should be no air pockets whatsoever going around the mask at all. Okay? As far as taking the mask off, same thing, just in reverse. Grab the front of your mask. Release the top rubber band first. Then you release the bottom rubber band first. And you pull it off. Okay? Another important thing to do is anytime you put your mask on or you take your mask off, you want to be sure to use hand sanitizer to clean your hands off, or you want to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. All right, that's really important to do that because we don't want to contaminate the outside of the mask as well, as much as possible. Okay. As far as sanitation goes, sanitizing the mask, these masks aren't typically made to be sanitized and reused, but given the current situation where PPE is really low, we're forced to use these. These are the only masks that we have. So the way to sanitize them is like this. To get the rubber bands to sit inside of the mask like this. Just place them down and try to get the rubber bands on the inside as much as possible. The reason why you don't want the rubber bands exposed is because you don't want the disinfectant to get on the rubber bands and deteriorate them. It's going to be kind of impossible to not get them on there, but you just want to try the best as you can. There are a number of different disinfectants that you can use to spray on the outside. Obviously, you can't throw these in the wash. If you threw these in the wash or ran them underwater, it's going to destroy them. So this is the best that we can do at this point is, disinfecting them. The disinfectant that I like to use is alcohol. This is 70% alcohol, pure alcohol in this bottle here, okay? All you want to do is you want to go place the sprayer right over the mask, okay? Center over the mask, and spray it once. That should cover the entire mask and should help with disinfecting the mask, okay? You don't want to do more than one spray. The reason for that, you don't really want to saturate the mask. You want to be able to use the mask again. If it gets saturated, it can break down. Next thing to do is to take a paper bag, grab the mask, and stick it into the paper bag. Okay. Once the mask is in the paper bag, you go ahead and just roll the paper bag shut. The reason why I use a paper bag is because it breathes. If you use a plastic bag or a Ziploc bag, it doesn't really allow the material to breathe, and it will stay damp when you're ready to use it again. When it's in a paper bag, you know, it can breathe a little bit, so it's gonna dry out, okay? So what I typically do at the end of the day when I'm done using my mask, I would spray it with alcohol once, stick it in the bag, and I'll leave it in there till the next morning until I'm ready to use it. All you do is just open the bag up, pull it out. If it's still damp, then you can just hang it up for a while, or take the blow dryer, and you could, you know, use the blow dryer, hang it up for a while, or use a blow dryer and dry it off with a blow dryer, or even hanging it in the sun works well. That helps to break down any bacteria that might be on there. Anyways, yep, that's how you disinfect the mask. That's the best we could do at this point because PPE is running very low. So there you have it. If you guys have any questions regarding the usage of masks, reusing a mask, or disinfecting of the mask, anything really, just give me a call or talk to your manager, Mike, or supervisor Danilo, and they will get in touch with me. Make sure you guys always stay safe, take care, and aloha.